On today's episode of What's Cooking, we're going to show you how to make the best pizza on your kamado grill. Stick around. In this episode, we're making our very popular goat pizza. Now, some say the goat pizza is greatest of all time. Others say it's called the goat because we use goat cheese. We'll let you be the judge. Now, for this white pizza, the cheeses are a little bit of low moisture mozzarella and shredded Romano. We're going to top that with sauteed mushrooms, garlic. We'll finish it with chives and goat cheese. So let's get right into it. So the best way of heating up your grill for pizza night is to light about a half a chimney full of lumped charcoal and then pour it in as evenly as you can. Spread the coals out so there's really no hot or cold size. You want it as even as you can make it and even as possible. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. I've already filled the firebox with plenty of coal, plenty of charcoal. And we're going to let this burn down. Spread it out as evenly as I can. Okay. And you want to put the deflector plates as evenly as you can. Now, here's the real trick to getting good results. What we do is we put some fire brick and we raise it off the deflector plates. We raise the pizza stone off the deflector plates. And today we're using a 16-inch cast elegance pizza stone. Okay, and you can see, and this is the key, is to get it off the deflector plates directly. And let's just make sure it closes. Well, it's a little off. Okay, perfect. Now, the reason you want to do this, because you're going to put comments in is, yeah, I cooked a pizza and it was fine. I put the stone directly on the deflector plates. Yeah, I know you can do it. We've done it a billion times and I get it. But what ends up happening is if you continue to do that and you're making 4, 5, 6 pizzas, the stone gets way too high and starts burning the bottom before the top cooks. So in a way to counteract that, you want to get the pizza stone off the direct heat. But by doing this, you're going to need to heat your grill up for a good hour. And so here you want to be very patient in the setup process. There's no sense in rushing pizza night. You want to do it deliberately and you want to make sure that the vents are open and you want to make sure it comes up to temperature. Now, when it comes up to temperature, the temperature I'm talking about is about 550. I don't cook pizzas typically any hotter than that, but you want to get this pizza stone thoroughly heated up as you would in an oven. So plan on an hour, but while you're doing that, you could certainly prep for the pizzas themselves. So we're going to go back in and do that now.
Mushrooms go in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, a little pinch of oregano, and a little pinch of dried thyme. And saute for about 5 minutes. Remove the mushrooms from the heat and pour 1 tablespoon of lemon juice over the mushrooms.
All right, a little over 500 degrees and we'll be ready to cook. Each one of these dough balls weighs 3/4 of a pound. So what you want to do is put a little bit of flour on the top and on the work surface and on your hands and then start to stretch it out. Now, because this is going on a kamado style grill, we're not making a very large pizza, we're not throwing it up in the air. What we will do is we'll feed it, we'll do a gravity feed. And then we'll stretch it by hand, like this. And you want to get the dough thin as you can without it tearing. So. And today we're using a hydration of 70%. Okay. And then goes right on the wooden peel. So once the dough is on your peel, you have to work somewhat quickly. So we're going to put a little bit of truffle oil and brush that in. You may have to put a little bit more on. Now we're putting the truffle on because this is going to be a white pizza. And we're going to add a little bit of low moisture mozzarella. The other cheese is the Parmesan Romano. So I'm going to sprinkle a little of that on. Okay. Next, let's add the mushrooms. And the cup and a half that we had sauteed should cover this about right. Maybe you'll have a little extra. Or maybe you're a mushroom lover. What we do is we add some sausage. And this is pork sausage. Then we put on fresh chopped garlic. And put a liberal amount of that on to taste. That looks about right. And now what makes it the goat, the greatest of all time, is actual goat cheese.
Please edit that.
Okay, and then shimmy this off. And close the lid. Now you're going to want to wait 2 to 3 minutes and give a check on it and turn it every few minutes. See what we have. Okay. It's coming along nice. Want to make sure it's not sticking. And you just want to rotate it so there's no hot spots and nothing burns. You want to clean off the old cornmeal, okay? Because you don't want the cornmeal burning your pizza. So that's what you need to know to make an amazing pizza on your grill. The biggest piece of advice that I can give you is be patient. Let the grill and stone come up to temperature. Turn and check your pie often. Now remember, this isn't a set it and forget it type of cook. Here's a few solutions to some common issues. Your pizza top is not cooking. You're using too much cheese or too much sauce. Or you're using too many wet ingredients like tomatoes. The bottom of your pizza is not crispy. The solution here is to let your stone get much hotter. Remember, you should be preheating your grill and your pizza stone for about an hour. If the bottom of your pizza is burning, try removing the stone from the direct heat. Don't forget to remove any old cornmeal, because cornmeal can also aid in burning the bottom of the pizza. Please like and subscribe to be notified of upcoming videos. Some of these videos will include making the New York style and Neapolitan dough, and also making a very tasty pizza sauce. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment below for your favorite pizza settings on the grill.